Hi guys, welcome to my second analysis video. This time I'm looking at the qualifiers that I played last weekend, and I want to analyse what turned out to be a heavy loss. So I ended up losing 6-1 in this game in particular. I went on to the next game, and that game didn't last long before I sort of figured out that I was wasting my time a lot, and I think I forfeited before half time, and the game just got away from me. But it's in this game in particular that that happened. So I want to go through this game, look at my mistakes, and really look at what the differences were between me and my opponent, because I felt like this guy really knew FIFA inside out, really knew the sort of mechanics of using directional nutmeg, using scoop turn, but sort of ball roll into a scoop turn in the right places at the right times, and did it really well, and just trying to figure out why I lost. So in the qualifier as a whole, the first game was really tough, and I lost 7-6 after extra time against the Galatasaray esport player. So that was a really good showing from me, and showed I could compete with these guys. Then I actually play a guy who's playing at a lower seed, and didn't expect to get beaten this badly, definitely not. But I feel maybe his seed was not quite right. Maybe he's a PS4 player playing on Xbox, not sure. He only lost on penalties to Megabit, who's a really top player, so I'm not too disheartened by getting beat. Like, if he can compete with someone like Megabit, then maybe I should have expected to get beat this badly. But it's interesting to see the difference between me. I'm like an average 25 win weekend league player, and I feel like this guy was maybe playing in the bracket higher than that. So let's just start it. Joining the game, I'm actually 1-0 up. I've scored a penalty early on, and then I've realised I'm not actually recording the game at all to do this analysis. So, but yeah, an awkward moment that I've then put right. So 1-0, I always love going 1-0 up in a game and believing that I can really hold on to it quite easily. But they're just being silly in possession with Fernandez. So they're doing the right thing, marking the right space. Keeping the ball to some extent. So yeah, we kept the ball in the attack there. So nothing too wrong with this attack, but a little bit wasteful there with Mbappe. So again, like, that's 2 times in the final third, and I haven't. Then I've got tackled. But yeah, good pressure from me there. Fernandez nearly winning it, but now Fernandez is out of position. Switched at the right time. That's all okay. Sanchez comes in, makes the tackle nice. So we then start to counter. That's okay. Probably could have gone wide in that front. I think, let's check my options here. So that was a risky pass in the first place, but it's quite clear that he's marking Neymar. And do you know what? I've got a feeling that I probably do try and go wide here. Trying to go right out to Rashford. That's where the space is. So I should have slowed it down with Fernandez, let Rashford run into that space. But I went for Neymar instead on that occasion. So okay, it's going alright so far. Okay, nearly made a mistake there. But we recovered with Fernandez alright. Okay, we lose the ball there. Is that a bad mistake or not? So we come back in with Fernandez. I really need to go out to my left back right now. That's where the space is, Mendy, and instead I try and turn into Sanchez, which isn't the worst idea, but it does go horribly wrong. Sanchez messes up the pass. Does it cost us at all? Good pressure by Cancelo. Bring Sanchez back inside. Switch over when he does a bridge dribble. And we make a nice tackle. Okay, well, I'm not sure if we can do much with that at all. Oh, go back anyway. I think I know the outcome here. I think I've just been very unlucky with the first goal. So going to defend that if I need to. Ronaldo. So Varane tackles, but Ronaldo recovers straight away. We then tackle with Walker. Ronaldo recovers straight away. Yeah, I won't talk about that anymore. That's FIFA 21 for you guys. And yeah, if I can recall from the stream, I got knocked out of the last tournament by a goal like that. So I was really mad that I conceded a goal again like that. But through of Mbappe, he's done a keeper. Oh wow, okay. Have I done much wrong there? Like, it's a really good chance, good through ball. Like he messed up his player movement. I've sidestepped to the right. I haven't finessed that. Like let's check what the power is here. So it goes to Mbappe. 2 bar. Not sure if 2 bar is along the floor or not. Maybe I haven't holded it enough. I think that should be a goal. So got the corner of Fernandez. Okay. Wasteful again, but I don't mind that. So going back with Mendy, that's fine. Like here's still like not too much danger. Controlling the midfielder, good interception, but get unlucky with that one. Controlling with Sanchez. Okay, messed that one up. So where do we go wrong? I'm definitely not expecting him to go into this path. I'm expecting him to come across me or to carry on the run up here. That's a really nice move, to be fair. I don't mind conceding that kind of goal. He's done a first time, looks like first time directional nutmeg to change position that way. So yeah, that's a really smart move. And I think at this point I was finding it hard to process because I just had the Mbappe chance. I considered it an unlucky goal, so I felt in my mind I should have been 2-0 up, not at 1-1. It's okay. Tried the bridge dribble. I think it was worth it. I think I'd have still done the same thing there. There was an opportunity. And again, that's fine defending. Struggling to get out a little bit. He is high press, but we don't mind that. And I try an RB pass up the line, and it turns into a bridge dribble, which is a bit annoying. Sometimes that can happen. And in all honesty, he should score there, really, shouldn't he? So goes inside. That double pass back and straight away, directional nutmeg, executed really well. Yeah. Okay, so all in all, that half, I think based on that last chance, he deserves 2 goals. I think I deserve 2 goals. I think I'm a little bit unlucky, but it's not too bad. But all in all, against a good opponent, I'm quite happy with that. So we'll just skip on. So he's taken the full pause. Maybe his adjusted tactics in that half. So okay, defense is fine at the moment. I'm just being patient, not trying to rush out. Fernandez gets it. Then I have made a mistake there, really, haven't I? It's that when I've won the ball back, what are my options here? I can pass back. I think I can pass back to a defender, not go forward straight away. Neymar's maybe my better option. This pass to Sanchez or Ronaldo is quite difficult. So it's Neymar or backwards here, or trying to hold it. But so yeah, that's my mistake. Been lucky though to collect the ball again. Go back to Neymar, ball roll, or to go wide. That's good. And sort of there, I think there you see the difference. I've had a very similar chance to what he had in the second half. In the first half, where in this position, so I'll go back again. So in this position, I've anticipated him going that way, and I've gone that way with my defender, but then he's gone this way. So I think, I don't know, a fake stop or a fake stop into La Croqueta to exit this way. It's easy to say these things in slow motion, but a good chance turned out to be a not so good chance for me. So we're 2-1, so that's 5 minutes into the second half. It's all looking still fairly even in this game. So a bit stuck with Neymar, and again, so that's here is definitely the wrong option. I don't need to lose the ball here, so I keep hold of it really well, and then yeah, I should go to Mendy. Shouldn't risk the pass to Fernandes. He then makes a good pass wide, does a ball roll, nice. He's really good at that. Almost like a double pass movement. It's not rocket science. Like he's just played 1-2-1-2 until he's got that space to run through. And in fairness, if I can see the goal from that, that's not too much of a problem for me. That was deserved for him. So risking the ball to Rashford there, probably didn't need to. So it looks like he might change things again. Still 2-1. Oh, and I've obviously messed up there, haven't I? Let's see. So mistake in the pass initially. I'm thinking I've got enough time there to recover for any pass. So I'm thinking there's a yard, but my problem is Walker stops here. That's my issue. Walker stops, and when I pick up the control for Walker, he's not going as quick. Like you can already see the change in player, change in direction. I've just lost a yard on Ronaldo, so okay, I can live with that. That's I don't think I've really made a mistake there. That's just situational. Could I have switched earlier? I'm not sure. And that pass is ridiculous. You see that pass all the time go out of play. Just from a LBX to the wing, I don't understand it. I never will. Yeah, happens a lot to me. I'll keep doing it because most of the time it works. That's an offside. Again, nice player switch, good tackle. Like I'm not that bothered with how I'm defending. Like okay, a little bit unlucky not to intercept that pass. Coming back with the midfielder again, putting pressure on. Jockeying with Sanchez. Okay, I've messed that up a little bit, but I don't pay for it. Like I should have been jockeying here with Fernandes, give him a bit of space, but actually no, it wasn't that much of a risk for Ronaldo to run through. I could have still switched to I think Varane or Walker in that situation. So making the pass to Mbappe, okay, losing the ball again high up the pitch. And yeah, so this is the ball roll into scoop turn. I've probably made, hang on, let's go right back because there's this mistake. I've got the ball in a good position. I should just a little ball back to Fernandes. That's all it needs. The touch Mbappe takes is quite bad. Don't know how to really avoid that, but like he's not done anything special there. He hasn't pressed me with great skill. James has just got to that loose ball. So yeah, not sure if I make a mistake there too much, but okay. The mistake here is I've dived in with Walker. I've dived in again. He's done a ball roll, scoot turn inside, finish. So yeah, is that a good goal? Have I messed that one up? You need to put pressure on these players. Yeah, I think I can put that down as a good goal. Otherwise, I'm just sitting off people. I just don't want to do that. But yeah, I think where I've lost this game is my attack. He has all the pressure. That's really easy, isn't it? I wouldn't say it's basics. What he's doing here, he's keeping the ball really well, coming inside when he needs to. There's none of these passes I'm even ever close to intercepting, and I need to be controlling Sanchez and bringing him back here. It's because do I select Varane here? I think that's the mistake I make actually. Okay, Mendy then Varane. I don't need to do that really. I don't need to bring him forward. I need to get Sanchez back here because unless he tries to go forward, that's the risk. But then I bring Varane out of position. Whereas I should have brought Sanchez back, and that's the easiest goal he'll probably score in a qualifier. Okay, maybe not the easiest, but pretty easy from a pro levels point of view. Yeah, it's just a 1-2. Yeah, and I think it really actually this does really show how manually defending players can put you at such a bad disadvantage. All I've done really is put pressure on Ronaldo there instead of touching my CDM to try and bring him back and try and leave my back four as clean as possible. And it's because I do that. And when does the switch happen? Does the switch happen too late? Back from Varane to Sanchez. No, yeah, so that is that damage. That split second, that's where I do the damage. If I switch to Sanchez when Varane's still here, he doesn't concede, so it's just a lapse in concentration. And at 4-1 down, maybe you start to expect that type of thing. Because I would not normally concede a goal like that in weekend league. I can assure you of that. I think I thought on the stream, what has happened there? He hasn't done anything special there to completely split me open. But yeah, looking back, I made a mistake with Varane. Again, being wasteful in attack. I haven't put him under enough pressure, and he's leaving men forward. I have time to use my midfielders to get forward. And that could have been a really good goal, to be fair, by him. Really good play. So, does the through ball, pass inside, keeps passing, changes those pass, fake shot, into Elastico. Nearly got the space for a shot. But that shows you, in that segment of play, it shows you how dangerous he could be. But he wasn't that great on the space I have to attack. And this is how I got the chance in the first half. And there it's just all too static, isn't it? Come in here, right, pass to Neymar, do a fake stop, let him come to me, then do La Croqueta or something. Or don't really have Ronaldo as an option actually. Rashford's not a bad option in here, but again, don't do anything special. trying to think what my options are when I do come back to Rashford. So here, if I take it this way, I can directional nutmeg possibly, depending on what happens with this guy. I can do a lot of things if I go this way. But I think, again, at this point, 5-1 down, not thinking as clearly. I'm just going for the shot into the far corner. And we do execute it, to be fair. It could have very, very easily ended up in the net. It's a normal corner from me. Unfortunately, it ends up at Varane's feet, which is sometimes the case for those types of corners. And then, just wasting that one. Again, nothing real. I'm doing FIFA 20 there. Drag back. Doesn't work on this game, buddy. Or it doesn't work as well. Sometimes it does. But, I'm getting loads of space for someone 5-1 down. Finally using it a little bit. Getting to that final third, but again, not doing good enough to force a shot. Okay, nearly locks through from the tackles. And yeah, good there, keeping the ball nicely to Rashford, lots of space. Then it's there. He does well to intercept that, in fairness. That's the only pass I've got on, but yeah, he selects early to block the pass into Neymar. Good play. And yeah, it's crazy how these little mini mistakes. I'm gonna play it from here, so I don't need to risk that. If I see he's switched, I don't need to make that pass. I can just keep the ball. Rashford's in lots of space, but it's here again, diving in with Rashford, trying to manually defend. Where I don't think I'm aware of the risk of the directional nutmeg enough. I think because in weekend league games, like 27 of my games are going to be against like just elite level or even gold 1 standard players who aren't doing that. And I think that's where I'm probably suffering, is my inability to read what a pro player is going to do, a very good player is going to do in those situations. And I'm just treating him like a normal elite, 23 to 25 wins player or a good gold 1 player. It's not the case in these tournaments, and yeah. So, as analysis, I think a lot of simple mistakes from my part went into that. There was a little bit of being unlucky in the first half, but the second half was a really good example of someone who was just disciplined in his approach. He actually didn't do that many things special. Just did things at the right time. Did the directional nutmeg at the right time. Did the ball roll into a scoop turn at the right time. Passed, kept the ball. Like his attack, I thought was very efficient in this game. Looking back. So yeah, it's a good example of something actually to aspire to, and yeah, even learn from an attacking perspective. He definitely had a lot more going for him. Me, from a defensive perspective, okay, I dive in a couple of times. I think the first goal is really lucky. But apart from diving in a couple of times, the others, I'm not sure I can do a whole lot about. He's just, he's just played some really good football and therefore scored. That sometimes that's going to happen. I think certainly in this game, especially when I'm not parking the bus, I'm not playing men behind the ball. I don't want to. I'm happy to concede at the expense of me risking men going forward. That's fine. It's my attack. It's double-edged, I guess. I've made a few mistakes in defence. Maybe some actually also from being 4-1 down, and at that point my mistakes were a lot worse. And it's in the attack, not being efficient enough in my attack, not being at times slow enough actually. All my attacks are they're over within probably 10 seconds of me trying to get into the box and then make that key pass, whereas his last for up to 30 seconds and then he makes the key pass and I have to defend it. So yeah, a good contrast of him taking his time on attacks and getting the dividends, and yeah, me not being good enough. So sorry if it's been a bit long-winded, but I hope it's been helpful for some people just to see the mistakes I was doing, or sometimes even the good stuff I was doing. I didn't really highlight that much in that video, but I did a lot of good. I kept the ball in a lot of situations really well, but yeah, against a verified FIFA player, I wasn't good enough on this occasion. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope that's been useful, and see you next time.